Mr. Chair, I'm concerned that here we go again. We've got the kernel of something very non-controversial, very bipartisan. I think some of us are uncomfortable with the provision that requires only conservation easements, even though that's a great tool. I think some of us are uncomfortable about the constraining provisions in this bill. But now we're starting down that slippery slope of radicalizing these issues along party lines, suggesting that there's some massive transparency and accountability problem when in fact we've just heard from Mr. Whitman that he sits on a commission, a public commission that oversees this program. It deliberates in the light of day, it posts its information, it agendizes its information. There's no conspiracy, there's no secrecy here. And my concern is that we're once again, as we do from time to time, taking something that has the potential to be a nice base hit for bipartisan problem solving, and we're stealing defeat from the jaws of victory by beginning to radicalize it for whatever purposes. So I would hope that the committee resists the temptation to start down this road.
Would the gentleman yield?
Yes.
Mr. Huffman, here I am. Just have an inquiry. Why would you oppose transparency and just getting a report from our managing part of the administration about what land was there and how it's being managed? I'm just inquiring.
Because it is a solution in search of a problem, sir. And it continues this theme of suggesting secrecy and conspiracy and problems that simply aren't always there. Sometimes they are. And when they are, it undermines our credibility to address them, actually, when we're constantly suggesting that every single government program represents one of these opaque conspiracies.
Would you yield again?
Yes, certainly.
The question we have, and I think it's during the colloquy between Mr. Sutherland and Mr. Whitman about how many acres are open, how many acres are available, access for hunters, because these dollars, in spite of my friend from Alabama saying, and I know that he does not hunt or has not hunted, but he buys duck stamps, but the reality is most of these stamps are bought by hunters. It's a self-imposed tax or user fee. I think it's a tax myself, but it's self-imposed, just like the Pittman Robinson funds and the Wallet Bro funds exactly are. So the question I have is how much of the land that is obtained, either through an easement or through purchase over history, is available for me as a duck hunter, and I love to hunt waterfowl, ducks and geese alike, not only in Georgia but Montana and wherever I can, Louisiana and Mississippi. But I'd like to know, and I don't think we have those data available, and it's just
reclaiming my time. I'll be happy to speak to that. I think the ranking member has something to say on that as well. But Mr. Brown, what I would just say is that by all accounts, as we've had a previous hearing and in the discussion today, this has been a really successful program. There is not a problem here. So my point is, why are we chasing solutions to a problem that doesn't exist and impugning and maligning the service and the commission and every part of a program that by all accounts is working quite well?
The gentleman yield back.